Peace and love, African family. Peace, love, and sunlight. This is Ankeru from Jam Tours Africa family. And I just want to make a video for you guys to let you guys know. If you ever come to Kenya and you want to find a wife, what you will have to do. So if this is for anybody who come into Kenya and want to find a wife. So I'm just gonna ask my wife. Let's say I am a foreigner coming into Kenya and I want to find a wife. Yeah, what I need to do. Like, let's say I come, and let's say, as you know, most this might be a trick for female who want to find a husband and not just wasting your life away. You know what I mean? But if you're smart, this is what you got to do, family. And this is what you're supposed to do. But it's just because maybe the West come into play, and females nowadays throw away their cultural values and start to follow the West. So you find that most females, they actually, you know what I mean, they say they want this and they want that, but they don't know how to get it because them keep watching the West and following what the West do. So I'm gonna let my wife explain everything how it should be done. And if you have your daughter and I have my daughter, that's how I'll teach them, because that's the way, that's the right way. So let's say I'm a foreigner and I come in and I see a girl I like, and I say, I like you and I want you to come, I want to move in with you, I want you to come live with me. What you should do as a female, like what you should do.
Okay. You don't move in, of course. Depending on how the man will be talking. As a female, I'm assuming that you know the language for men, right?
So let's say I come and I say to you that, I like you.
About it, right?
Let's say I come to you and I say, I want you to move in with me now because I like you, and I just come, I'm a foreigner and I have a nice apartment or whatever, and I say I want you to come live with me. And let's say you're at home. Let's say we met.
Okay, I'm living with you as what?
I said that, so it's just I just said that.
To know whether I'll move in with you or not, right?
Yeah. What would you do in a situation like that?
Okay,
like, remember I said I don't know nothing in Sweden. Remember I said I'm a foreigner, I don't know the culture. How I live in the West is that you talk to a girl and they come and live with you. And you play boyfriend and girlfriend until maybe you break up, or you know what I mean. It's just what it is.
Okay. Well,
but let's say I don't know, but in my mind,
for me, a strategy is that you should ask the man if okay, because for me I feel like moving in is a big thing for me. Okay.
Yeah.
It won't apply to everyone. This is a disclaimer. What I'll say might work out for me or might work out for 2-3 people. If it doesn't work for you, don't come in the comment section and say I'm ignorant or I don't know. Whatever you know, write in the comment section. So for me, I think moving in is a big thing, and I feel like for 2 people to like decide we want to move in together means it's leading somewhere, right? Yeah. It's leading to marriage.
Yeah.
So before I even move in with you or whatever it is, I'll first ask you whether you are ready to meet my parents. You get?
So you'll say that?
Yes, whether you're ready to meet my parents.
Wow. And let's say I say yes, I'm willing to meet your parents.
Yes, well and good. I'll just call my mother, I'll just call my parents, my brothers, and in that case, I make sure that my first family is there. That is my mom and my brothers are there. And then you come and tell them your intentions, because obviously I feel like that's a way of cutting the people that are not serious. Because once you tell a man to come and visit your parents or your people, obviously he's coming with a certain intention. You get?
Yeah.
So that day when you come, you're the one now who will express yourself, because of course I'll have told my mother, mom, a visitor is coming. I'm bringing for you someone. So you, when you come, how you'll express yourself again, my mother or my brothers will know, this guy is not serious. You get?
But some men, once you decide, most men, they're not serious, they would tell us, oh, that's too soon. I don't want
let's
to.
first move in.
Let's first move in and stuff.
Let's first know each other. And let me tell you, love is so funny. And I don't know, love is so funny. Some people just meet so boom, and you in fact a girl maybe doesn't even have to ask. Well, I understand you're from the West. Maybe a girl doesn't even have to ask you whether you want to come meet my mom. I feel like when a man is really ready and you've seen that girl and you're like, oh, this girl can be my wife, can be the mother to my kids. In fact, they're the ones who even pressure you. I want to come and meet your mother. I want to come and meet your people.
It's the other way around.
Yeah, I feel for me, when a person has come to meet your parents, that's a very big step. I just move in with you, and of course, you know, we'll now be living as man and woman, and of course doing the wifey duties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get. And for me, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah. So back in the West family, it's the opposite. Normally, you just go and live with somebody, and you know, you play a boyfriend and girlfriend.
You get bored in the process.
You get bored in the process,
and you
decide.
Again, you move out. You meet another man. You move in.
Yeah. So let's say now I say, okay, I come home and I tell the parents that, you know, in let's say I was an African, you say I see a flower in the house, I want to pick it. That's what you would say. They say. Let's say I was a Kenyan.
That's what they say. Well, not you who will say. What happens? So let's say you are African, right?
Yeah.
Because in this case, even if you come to, like, let's say meet my parents, of course you just come by yourself. Because there are no people to accompany you. But here how it goes, you come with your friend, one of your friend, and maybe your uncle.
Yeah.
You know, also your dad won't come on that first day. But you just come to, like, say your intentions. So your uncle, the rightful words to say is like, he told us there's a flower in your house. You get in a flower in your compound. Yeah. And we wish to pluck it.
Need to pluck that flower.
Yes. Because girls are flowers. Girls are beautiful.
Wow. Girls are
flowers. You get?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's day one. So let's say everything goes well. You come. You state your intentions. Oh, I want to marry them and all that. So that's when you will you'll do what?
Yeah, so family, so that's when now you'll take the girl to your home, you live for maybe 6 months or a year, and if you want, you can get her pregnant or whatever, and then once that is done, what's the next step?
Okay, to be honest, let me correct somewhere. It doesn't mean now because you've come home we can move in. You understand?
You're not supposed to move
Especially if I'm still under my mother's roof. Okay, no. Let's say, let me put it this way. Let's say we've met like in town, like I'm living by myself. Yeah. For me, you'll first have to come home and meet my mom so that I can decide whether I'll move in with you. But that's my decision. It's not my mother's decision. You get?
So let's say you don't want to move in with the person. You like the person, but you don't want to move in with the person.
Let me finish first. So let's say I'm still in my mother's house. Like I'm working, going back to her house.
Oh, but you're sleeping there. You're sleeping there.
Yeah, it will be hard for me to just carry my bags at mom.
It only can happen if you're like, let's say you're living in town, you're working in an apartment, you live in an apartment, but you don't sleep at your mother's house, then maybe you can move in with that person.
And in that case, it's still hard for you to tell your mother that I'm living with a man.
No, but remember, say you go home already and introduce yourself. But
even if some parents are so strict, especially in that compound, there's a father and like your father is around, you have to come and do the traditional wedding before you remove me from the house.
Okay, so guys, so family, so if she's still living in her parents' house, you cannot get her come to your house unless you go with the traditional bride price thing. But if the female is like maybe in, you know, as you know, education and stuff, they might have a job in town and you meet them in town. They can maybe hide and come live with you.
Yeah, no, I can hide and come live with you. But still, you see, I'll have, well, here I'm just saying it's about doing what? It's about asking God for the wisdom to like see if the man is really serious or not. You get?
Yeah, and in that process now, you'll have to be talking to the parents that when you come in to bring the bride price and stuff. And that's how you'll actually, you know what I mean, once you live with the person for like 6 months, a year, maybe a child is involved.
Now let's say love, because I'm a Kikuyu, right? So in our Kikuyu tradition, there's the first step that let's say if I was living with my mom and you're not yet ready to do the traditional wedding, and you want me to move in with you as we plan to do the thing, you come with your people, or rather, I don't know whether it's your mother, I guess it's your mom and her other friends. Be Jamaican flag on the matatu.
Oh yeah, wow. Where it is?
Here at the passenger door.
Oh.
You've seen?
Which one? The front one or the?
Oh, the one that has been opened by the conductor.
I don't see.
Who put this green matatu?
Oh yes, sweetie. I see Tosh on it. Peter Tosh, maybe they're saying.
They love where the conductor is standing.
Oh yeah. I see it now. Yeah.
So, what happens at that time is when your mother and her few friends come to pick the clothes for me. You understand? That's still part of tradition. So now at least I've officially been taken out from the
house. Yeah.
I've officially been taken out of the house.
Yeah.
So now we can still go with you. Of course, live together as we now plan for the traditional wedding.
So it's have to be like a formal thing.
Of course, it's formal.
Okay. And then you plan. So in my case, for me as a foreigner, you have to have a Jamaica, you have to have an African mom and dad and that day to come represent you.
Yeah, because you don't talk.
Because you don't talk in that day's in that day family. So as you know, guys, I guess you guys will see something soon about us doing this traditional stuff, because traditional stuff is very important to your family, and I believe in it, that that's the right way. It's just that, you know what I mean, the West bringing papers and all kind of stuff, but that's the right way, family. You know what I mean. So this is just a video, guys, to let you know what you need to do if you actually plan to come to Africa to get a wife. I don't know, I think it's happening in every African country, right? You have to pay that bride price.
Yeah.
So it's an African thing.
It's African.
You have to pay that bride price, and you know what I mean, and then you cannot do a white wedding without, well, you have people who do white wedding, right? Without traditional wedding.
I won't say yes and I won't say no, but for Kikuyus, I know you can't do a white wedding without doing a traditional wedding. I don't want to say for other tribes. Guys, you know, in Kenya we have a lot of tribes, so I really don't know much about other tribes. But you can't do a white wedding before you do a traditional wedding in my tribe.
Okay. Yes, family. So it has to be blessed and covered and bind up. And that's the reason why I find that divorce rate is so, you never hear about those things in Africa. It must be one or a few, and maybe those people is corrupted by the West, and that's the reason why you have divorce. But there's no really divorce like that. It's just like, you know what I mean, because everything is actually a family oriented family. So
just to be blessed by the ancestors,
yes, family, and in some case you have to, like, you know, send up offering and stuff, burnt offering. That's what you call it here. What you call it here?
But the funny thing, it's called something of the
what's it called?
Slaughtering the goat and all that.
Yeah. I have to actually
but
do
right
this.
now,
Cleansing, right? It's cleansing, right?
Yeah. But to all the Kikus that will watch this, it's so funny because you see, for example, if my mother has not slaughtered a goat, I cannot come and slaughter before her.
Okay.
She has to slaughter before me. If her mother was not slaughtered for a goat, she can't.
So slaughter a goat meaning what?
So slaughter a goat means, you see, you know, pouring blood on the ground is like some sort of cleansing and all that.
Yeah.
And it's not just slaughtered anyhow. A goat is not just slaughtered anyhow. So let's say, for example,
it has to be a male goat.
Let's say I'm in my mother's house, and then I get pregnant under her roof. Right?
Wow.
And then a man wants to come and marry me, or rather the father of the kid. Maybe I got pregnant and the man has not done this, that. Whether I've given birth, whether he'll take me out of the house when I'm still pregnant, the fact remains that I've defiled my mother's house.
Wow.
So a goat has to be slaughtered to cleanse.
To cleanse that. Okay.
I still now, let's say you are African and that's what happened. I got pregnant under my mother's roof. You'll have to do that cleansing and still you'll be fined.
Wow.
We normally say for breaking the goat's leg.
So family, when I see African people do things, it's not back in Jamaica in the olden days. Once you get pregnant in your mother's house, them send you away to another parish. because that's shame on the family. It's a serious thing.
it's a serious
So
thing.
I'm telling you, family, that all of these things is just African culture. It's just that we were sent away in the West and we do it in a different way because we don't understand. But it's still in our DNA, in our consciousness. It's still, because even, you know, in my mother time and stuff, when I get pregnant, that's a disgrace.
It's so
Them
shameful.
send you away, and so nobody in the community don't know that they get pregnant and their parents
You're
roof.
sent away fast.
Yeah, sent away very far.
Before it shows.
Yeah.
And even here, like in the village, there are some girls that, of course, younger than me, that are pregnant in their mother's house, like they have children already. You'll see them feeling ashamed. I'm not condemning anybody or anything. I'm just saying, like, that's how it is.
Yeah,
Of course, it's
yeah.
not good when your daughter gets pregnant. I mean, we'll be like 2 women in that house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, family. So this is Ankeru from Jam Tours Africa family. I hope you learned something from this. And I'm a foreigner. If you come in, that's just the procedure. If you want to do it the right way. But you know, some female nowadays, they don't deal with tradition. They throw the traditional values out the road, and them gone do their own Western things. And that's the reason why when you see a lot of curses and bad blessings follow people, it's because of these things, family. You know what I mean? The Bible, most of these things that practice is actually in the Bible, family. So, you know, it's good to follow the rules and follow the laws and follow tradition and just do the right thing.
So you heard the other day, sorry to cut you, when Miss Trudy was doing her traditional thing,
Yeah.
she said in her culture, she's half Kikuyu and half Luo, right? So in that case, you take the Luo, because here we follow
The man tribe.
let's say if my mom was Kikuyu, my father Maasai, I'm Maasai. So the traditional way
Ah.
I'll do Maasai, right? But because I'm pure typical Kikuyu, what did I want to say? Oh yeah, she said that them they do the dowry with a live cow.
Yeah.
Like a cow should enter that.
Oh yeah,
meat, right?
yeah.
But in Kikuyu, not all Kikuyus, you know, we have clans also.
Yeah.
But me,
clans.
in my clan where I'm coming from, my clan, it's not a must you do the goats. Yes, you do the dowry, but it's done in form of cash.
Cash.
You just
Yeah.
highlighted for.
Cash cow. Ankeru is the cash cow.
Yeah, you become a cash cow. So you'll be told, this girl 10,000, 15,000, like that.
Yeah, guys, I hope you guys will see this maybe soon, and you'll see how it works and stuff. This is Ankeru from Jam Tours Africa. I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's grow this channel.